Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on a brand new free Steam title that will be dropping in September. Pretty hotly anticipated MMORPG Throne and Liberty has been dated for September. We'll talk about that. That's a game that might be going under your guys' radar. I'll give you guys the rundown on that game, and also a game that's quickly becoming one of my more anticipated games of the year. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 has gotten a brand new gameplay overview trailer. We'll talk that in a little bit, and that's a game that I do have the heads up for you guys on a discount from our good friends and the sponsor of this video. Before we get into it, check them out. This video is brought to you by InstantGaming.com, a great spot to buy great Steam games at a big discount. Want games like Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut? You can get that discounted. Want the recently released Kingdom Hearts titles? They have that discounted. Still Wakes the Deep, Destiny 2 The Final Shape, V Rising, but not only the recent releases, you can look back at games from yesteryear. Titles like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, which I highly recommend, and so much more. Have a look at InstantGaming.com, link in the description box below. Now, on to the video. But starting things off, Throne and Liberty has been officially dated for September 17th of this year, of course. Welcome to Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play multi-platform MMORPG with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. This is a game that is being done by NCSoft, which I know that NCSoft, their titles are, usually they get a lot of attention, and when they drop, it's generally, is it gonna pop off, is it not gonna pop off, and they have some absolute home runs, and then some other titles that, let's just be real, they don't excite people as much. The game notes guild-based combat on a massive scale, epic battles against dozens to thousands of players, and fantastic creatures in group battles, and massive castle siege, vast, seamless, and ever-changing world, expansive environments with towering cliffs, and cavernous dungeons with consequential day and night cycles that impact your gameplay and abilities. And then character abilities, morphs, and transformations, interchangeable abilities on the battlefield with dual weapons, player morphs for tactical advantage, or transform into the body of a fallen boss to turn the tide of the battle as well. The world story notes you and the others seek out fragments of the Star of Silivith, harnessing its power to defeat the evil threat to Silesia known as Khazar the Wraith of Conquest. You and those in your trusted guild strategically determine how to achieve victory against both rival guilds and Khazar's armies. Characters are detailed as well on the official site. Looks like there's actually some depth to the lore and the backstory of the game. And again, you have this emphasis on transformations. Your characters can take on many unique forms to blend into, move through, or engage in battle with the environment. Morph, transform into a creature that is able to move quickly across land, air, and sea. Shapeshift, disguise your character to blend into the environment as well. Guardian's Pledge, turn the tide in battle and take on the form of a defeated boss using their own abilities. That's an interesting twist. And Weapon Mastery, every triumph in combat earns you more than just bragging rights. Your weapon becomes more powerful as you progress with each experience in battle. It is going to be released directly on Steam, which hopefully will increase its visibility, and they have a lot more information on their official website as well. Insight on the gameplay, a variety of different weapons. You have Sword and Shield. Throne and Liberty features a class-free system where weapons decide your role. Combine and configure two different weapons to maximize strength, defense, and damage. You've got Sword and Shield, Great Sword, you've got Longbow, you've got Crossbow, you've got Wand and Tomb, obviously leverage curses to deal damage, weaken enemies over time, and heal allies in battle. You've got Staff as well. Harness the weather during battle to summon lightning strikes or set enemies ablaze. So some depth in the abilities and how they're doing that. Pretty interesting. The gameplay itself, incredibly flashy, and visually, the game, I would say, looks quite good. Pretty typical for NCSoft in that regard. Combat experience, the path to victory is never the same, with always engaging in challenging combat. Define your fighting style through strategic decisions, storming the castle, engage in epic guild battles, transforming into golems to lay siege while you attempt to reach the throne room and claim the castle for your guild. And tax transport, deliver accumulated taxes from the manor to the castle and survive hostile guilds trying to steal your wealth. Deadly dungeons, enter one of many dungeons with your guilds, destroy epic bosses, and explore level to level, but watch out for others who may battle against you. New events, new rules. Engage in field events across Elysium where challenges change rules and victory earns rewards. Not all events are peaceful. Will you prevail? And capture the stone. Gain control points with your guild by capturing stones. There are 2 types of stones to claim victory over. Boonstone and Riftstone, each with a different capture method and a lot of depth to the gameplay with transformations as well. But that is out September the 17th. Be on the lookout for it. We'll see how much it resonates come then. But I'm sure that's another game that's going to have a decent level of interest heading into its release and on release day. Sustainability, the name of the game here. Moving on from that, guys, Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 has gotten a gameplay overview trailer. Can everybody just wishlist this game now on Steam? Yes, I know it is doing the early access gimmick that I absolutely detest, that I absolutely hate seemingly more than anything in this world, but this game looks absolutely effing awesome, and it looks so good from a gameplay standpoint. Over-the-top third-person shooter action, and really harkening back to me, to the golden days of, like, Gears of War. Obviously, Space Marine 1 was a really solid game as well, but that game came out, like, north of a decade ago. It's been so long since Space Marine 1 dropped, and the game notes continue the story of legendary Ultramarine Lieutenant Demetrian Titus 100 years after the events of Warhammer 40k Space Marine and fight endless Tyranid swarms to defend the Imperium, unleash Titus's superhuman skill and wide-ranging arsenal solo, or with up to 2 friends, playing as Titus's battle brothers, Charion and Gadriel, in seamless drop-in, drop-out co-op. Customize your Space Marines and loadouts in PvE and PvP, and then more missions, more enemies, and weapons coming in free updates. Yes, the game is going to have some sort of additional content being buyable. They're saying no microtransactions. Really what they're saying is that there's no in-game shop where you can buy, like, in-game premium currency. Following the game's launch on September the 9th, Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 will add new operation missions, PvP maps, and enemies and weapons to fight them through regular free content updates for all players. That's regular free content updates. However, there will be cosmetics and chapters that will be released as a part of the Season Pass. That is included with the Gold Edition, and I'm sure the Season Pass will be buyable separately. No microtransactions or in-game cash shop involving premium currency. Microtransactions is buyable content at a small price point. I do believe that those cosmetics are going to be buyable standalone. There's just not going to be in an in-game shop with, like, a fake currency. That's still a microtransaction, I would think. However they want to deem what is a microtransaction. I will note that Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 is also discounted over at our good friends at Instant Gaming. The base game, that is the standard edition that's dropping on September the 8th, is $50.31. Now, the Gold Edition will give you 4 days early access. Instead of paying $90, you'll pay $73.65. That also includes the Season Pass, so if you want to check that out, not a bad deal. I'll leave a link in the description box below, as Instant Gaming is a great spot to buy your Steam titles. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Throne and Liberty will be dropping on September the 17th. If you're into your MMORPGs, one to have on your radar with that. And then Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, you guys, that game looks absolutely tremendous, so certainly do check that out. Check out the in-depth gameplay video and add that to your wish list. Not a big fan of the Gold Edition, but if you do want that a little bit cheaper, as in the Gold Edition having early access, I just hate that fake early access, but it is what it is. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.